Alright guys, Jupe here from Rift Gaming, and today we're going to be doing an interview with BeanBag, one of the players from Rift. Just introduce yourself, BeanBag.
Hey guys, I'm Rift BeanBag, and yeah, I'm a player for Rift Gaming. Team with Revolt, Insight, and Detain, or Jed, Jamie, and Mike. And yeah, that's all there is to me. Rift_BeanBag if you want to follow me on Twitter. I'm 15 years old. I was born in 2000 on March the 24th, so I'm quite a young player compared to a lot of people.
What past teams and orgs have you been in?
Okay, so some notable teams and orgs I've been on. Before Rift Gaming, I was in Orbit with Zero, Mover, and the last player was Detain, who's in our team now, obviously. Before that, I was under SE7 with... It changed a bit, but probably the strongest SE7 squad we had was Desire, Vortex, Hawley, and myself. And then before that, for the first Anta Pro, I teamed with under Fragment Esports with Hawley, Jamie, and Jake. And they're probably the most notable teams I've been on.
Alright. So where did you get your online name? Where did the name BeanBag come from?
I've been asked this a lot of times, so basically, it was when Modern Warfare 2 was out. I used to play COD back quite far back in Modern Warfare 2. That was my first COD game I played. Me and my school friends and a couple of friends that lived near where I lived, we all played Modern Warfare 2 together, and we were like snipers. We had quick scope and we had trick shot, etc. Like a lot of people did at that time. Montages and stuff were like popular on YouTube with snipers and all of that good stuff. So we wanted a clan name, but we didn't want anything that was like overdoing a clan name or anything. So we just wanted something that was quite a bit of a joke of a clan, basically, because we weren't very good. So we were just looking around our houses for stuff we could put colours in front of, and we wanted to use that as our clan name. And we were originally going to be the Crayons, so it'd be Yellow Crayon and the such, but there wasn't. They were already taken. Someone had already taken the Crayon gamer tag, so we couldn't be them. So eventually, I was looking around my house. I saw a beanbag. I was like, we might as well just be beanbags, and we tried it, and they were available gamer tags, so we became the beanbags. And there's like 5 of us or something. There's an orange, a white, a purple, a green, and a yellow, which is me.
So do any of the other ones still play, or?
I think a lot of the other ones still play Xbox, but like none of them ever played competitive or anything like that. They played like Minecraft and FIFA a lot and stuff like that on the Xbox, so yeah. None of them were competitive.
Alright, so the next question for you is, what is your favourite food?
Favourite food has to be crisps, but if I had to pick a specific brand, or I guess, of crisps, it'd have to be Pom Bears, because I don't know what is my obsession with Pom Bears. I just love them, and yeah, they're probably my favourite food right now.
Alright, okay, you can't beat a packet of Pom Bears.
You cannot beat a packet of Pom Bears.
Who's your closest friends in the scene?
Closest friends in my scene, other than my teammates. I'm not going to include my teammates, because obviously I had to be close friends with them, otherwise team probably wouldn't work. Closest friends, other teammates will probably be Hawley, because obviously I've teamed with him a lot before Fragment and for Fragment for the first LAN, so he's a really close friend in esports. Desire, or Ben Wright, I'm really close friends with him. He's just an all-round nice guy, and one of our biggest rivals, yet one of my best friends on our COD, I'd say. Maple, he used to play for Aware. I think he quit for real-life purposes, but I'm not sure if he'll be back or what he's doing. But yeah, he was. I teamed with him a lot on Ghosts when I first started playing competitive, so he's a really good friend of mine. Couple of people that I used to team with on Ghosts that don't really play anymore. I used to be really good friends with, but I'll leave them out. And then there's people. I'm going to include Detain, even though he's on my team. But like, I was really good friends with him before anyway, and he's always been quite a good friend of mine. He was around in the scene in COD Ghost 2 when I used to play with them, but I never teamed with him in COD Ghost. So probably Ben Wright, Hawley, and Trey as well, or Zero. I used to team with him under Orbit. He's also a very good friend of mine. So probably like 4 people: Hawley, Trey, Maple, Ben Wright.
Alright, okay. Alright, so what players do you look up to in the scene? So when you were like starting off as, well, I was going to say a young player, but when you're starting off as a player, what players were you looking up to?
Definitely Swanee. Swanee has always been someone that I've looked up to in esports. He's represented EU teams ever since Black Ops 2, I'm pretty sure I first saw him play. That was my first competitive event I've watched. And also Jerd, who I also saw in Black Ops 2. He was a straight god on Black Ops 2, and he has been on practically every single game since then. They're probably the 2 ones that I respect the most, seeing as they're so prestigious in the EU scene, and I think they lead the EU scene quite well.
Alright, okay. So I got a bit of an awkward question for you now.
Brilliant.
Out of your 3 teammates, which one of them would you like to sleep with in the same bed for a year? Which one would you like to team with forever? And which one would you like to kill?
Sleep with for a year in the same bed would have to be Mike or Revolt. I don't know why, I just feel like he'd take up the least space in the bed because he's quite small compared to the other two. No rips intended. But yeah, it'd probably be Mike because I'm pretty sure we could share quite a few laughs as well, and we've got similar personalities. So I'd sleep with Mike in a bed for a year. Team with Detain forever because I feel like he brings that in-game hype, and he's just a really sound guy, one of my best friends, and he's a very good player also. So Detain I'd team with for forever if that's possible. And then Jamie Craven, I'm very sorry, but I'd have to kill you because you're the last one left. So yeah, I'd have to kill Jamie Craven.
So yeah, you would kill off Insight.
I would kill off Insight.
Next question is, what equipment and setup do you use? So like, what controller do you use, what headset, and in game, what settings do you use in game?
I go with the standard SCUF controller when I play. Quite a lot of people, it's quite popular, I guess, a piece of equipment for gamers nowadays. So I use SCUF. I use Astro headset, it's also quite popular, I guess one of the most popular headsets that people use nowadays. And in game I use default settings, so I use like B to crouch and the right stick to melee and all that stuff. A lot of people I know use tactical, but I've always used default. I've never changed from default, so I didn't think there was any point of changing from what I know and what I've been playing with for ages. And fun fact, I used to play Vibration on at the start of Advanced Warfare, but I got told to take it off by like many different people at the same time. I took it off for like a couple of days that I was scrimming, and I just realised how much better it was. And from then on, I've never put Vibration back on. I think that was one of the best moves I've made, is turning Vibration off, to be honest.
Alright, okay. Right, the last question is, what's been your favourite event so far and why?
Well, I've only got two to pick from, obviously, and I'll have to go for Antipro, the second one, because I just feel like it was a lot smoothly. It was run a lot smoother than the first one, like no delays, stuff like that. I think the competition there was a lot better as well, like compared to the first one. Competition was good, but for a first land, especially for me, but it wasn't like best of the EU type of thing. Whereas at the second Antipro, there was many talented teams there. I'd have to say also because of the series that we played at the second Antipro too. I feel like there was a lot closer series, like against Epson, Exertus, both of them went 3-2, one of them we won, one of them we didn't, and some of the other series, like against Aware, we won 2-1, like some close series and some really fun series to play, so I'd have to go for the second Antipro.